will see you tomorrow.
Yeah. And the next day.
And the next day.
Before?
Yeah. I hope you have a hot tub.
Okay.
You too, like grass.
Yeah.
So, is it him or Rory going like this?
Oh, Rory has been hanging from her ass.
No. I was with your comment, I was like, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she, well, I wrote her last night. It was last holiday. But I think there's been a lot going on there with her, like, I've been kind of trying different styles on her.
Okay.
And she's so sensitive that, a couple that I was like, walking back and forth, they bring my life not on, closer than in her saddle, and she's like, you're crushing me. And so then she's just wired. And meanwhile, instead of dictating, I'm like, I'm focused on, do I like this saddle? Do I like this? And I'm not fully present, not making it worse. And then, the next day she's going, oh, it's gonna be shit, so it starts off, it's
I have to sit in my happy if you go from Neo to Rory all the time. That's a lot of, your brain is tired again.
Yeah,
Trying to
they're
both.
both.
She's
a lot more than
in a different way, yeah. Well, cause you can kind of get into him a little bit, where it's like.
Like he doesn't get worried about like if I do something or something.
No.
He's like, no. So, like, he's more like ADHD where she, like, even now like, whether it's colors or sniffling more, so then that upsets her. Like, as we're traveling around and I'm like, yeah, and she's like, oh my god, we need to go faster. Like, what I learned about Carlos. So last night I finally caught myself in the room. Slow your thoughts. And then she actually took him when he retired from the truck.
Okay.
It was best, but
I have a crazy.
and his trainer was actually really good. He has a good reputation, but because of his behaviors, he was retired because he was slowly retired because of injury. They retired him because they put him in retirement.
And also empathize, cause like I
A
know.
leader on each side.
It's like, I don't even know, like,
He had one over the nose.
go sideways and just, like, I feel like we're just gonna launch into
They
the
call it the
ceiling.
iron hammer.
And then she
So it's
went,
a rope
oh,
halter
you
that
can
is
try, but
lined
I
with
sort of
metal.
but the first moment is like, I
We
think
think
I'm
he
like,
was, we think he was tongue tied.
This is it, this is how it is.
And he had the left
SOS.
hand. That's how he got two in
That's
front.
where you need those like metal or bracelets on your wrist, or like
So
someone who
when
comes
I
in.
first saw him, the barn I had him at.
so I found he's
I
been,
ground tied, and that was really easy. That was the easiest part of the whole thing. It was just like, I just started feeding him.
getting super good at
Just
just
like,
like,
just sit and not try to do anything. And then when he was in there walking and scratching, I'd go sit down. So like, stuff like that, but they had a kick wall between the two. And so then once he was grown, I would go and still kind of hold of him, so I
feel like
in case he breaks.
I can start off,
I brushed him on.
okay, then it's alright, but like if he gets those like away,
And he would fire, he would fire.
change it, well,
And then when I tried to have, they kind of just.
Yeah,
wait
yeah.
but I feel like he's not
I couldn't put a saddle on because he would like rear and super hurt.
a little bit more, not always,
So
but.
I'm so afraid in the arena that I'm like, I've had my whole life time. Bigger.
I'm sure it, and it always feels worse too, right, so I'm sure it's
You're okay.
not
Do what you
quite
got.
that bad, where you're like, but it's just, yeah, it's just consistency with him, right, like it just needs to keep encountering things, you keep resetting him a little bit, and it's just that consistent, like, I don't think he's ever gonna be like, you know, free of it, but, you know, it's, if you can get him back quicker. So whenever you are ready to trot, if you wanna go, then you can do it. boundary so you can't come up and higher. So you don't necessarily keep him downward, which is a tricky line for him because he's set. Like his boundary, like he will curl a little bit so that he can eyeball. But you kind of turn off the flight muscles underneath and really get him kind of open up the neck a little bit so that he can engage the top line and feel a little bit safer in his body. And he's less likely to go hook. Still sometimes, but unrealistic. But at the same time. Keep your hand up front. Covering some ground. Higher, bouncier.
Well, if she had actually taken a good step to it, he would have just been.
Yeah.
He's not.
Trust him to kind of go forward and back. So you're gonna keep kind of tossing the ball too a little bit, where your elbow comes slightly in front of your body. You don't give up your, you don't go out into your elbows, you don't give up our outside range. But we start to kind of see if we kind of give him 2 or 3 inches to go this way, let's take it.
Trying to grab the stick?
A little more together off the right, when the hand doesn't come down to the knee. Left, right. The left hand kind of creates the boundary of this is how long the left arm is gonna be. And the right one, all it does is supples the jaw just a little bit.
So that if he walks under it, he gets stuck, because otherwise he's just like.
Yeah.
And if he does go.
Yeah, with that right elbow, just a little.
He just kind of goes,
Yeah.
are you serious? But I suppose like the one where I wasn't controlling that much, because I know.
Tiny little squeezes, so you can talk to him when it's, you know, mysterious and all that stuff.
Oh my God.
But don't
Yes,
speak,
He's done something horribly wrong.
don't speak too loudly to him. Or,
Like he didn't put a grudge, but he was.
part of it is the muscle memory.
Oh my
I know
goodness.
he's trying to grab me down here.
Right.
I know he wants to look at this, I know he gets a bit, whatever. So if we start doing too much, too fast.
Yeah.
Longer in there, soft in your knee. Really breathe out through your body.
He's like, yeah, do it again.
Yeah, that's how weird it is.
Carlos won't look at the tarp.
Right on the edge of your
Yes.
feet. So
Yeah.
faster than that.
Just
Long, big steps.
And you're like, you notice that it's different. Like he's like, maybe we should go. It's different.
Yeah.
We should go look at it. But no, we should go look at it. Let's go.
Over the left knee a little bit, over the right leg, throw the shoulders around.
Yeah. But he has the he's gonna eat me.
Shoulder in more position, wider to left,
She's not gonna look
less.
hard. Because
Right,
it's
like,
really
yeah.
like he wants to go very, like,
No,
up and
he's,
down, right?
he's,
Yeah, so she's,
yeah,
she's built this.
no, this is much nicer.
Yeah. But she was.
Yeah, bring that right shoulder around your left knee. Yep, that's
She's
right.
running into it.
Breathe out.
No, that's really,
She's cool, but she's a,
that's what it is.
Circle, short diagonal, roughly F to E.
And again, like you said, more back issues.
Shoulders around the turn, left hand up,
she's,
right shoulder in front of him. Good, just feel like you can breathe out a little bit.
pretty.
Follow up, good, and back down here. Yeah. Shorten the right rein, so your hand can stay in front of your saddle pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good, let your arms out from your back.
But I think she'll
Go, gadget contact.
it'll just take.
Yeah.
Good.
Good. Lean your nose out a little bit more, maintain the same connection. Keep that right leg on, soften your knee, 15 meters. So, like, he has to understand if you look and running through the line. And then, you kind of have to settle into it and also trust him back. Good. Think about that nose coming out. Good, right. Good. Up on 20. Nose out. And when we are able to kind of really open up the top line and turn off that light response a little bit more, yes.
I don't trust them, especially off the track, because
And you just create the boundary. He comes up, and you kind of say, no, you add a little bit of resistance, which is not comfortable up here. Right? And the moment he comes back down, you're going to give him, oh, that's so nice. I'm so proud of you. You're so handsome and great.
and so when the bottom there's
Now we're going to learn all over your last I was walking around your phone.
all of that combined, I'm assuming I'm just like, this is literally buying a record to get a sound one.
Really soft. He's there and he's more neutral. You're really kind. You're very inviting. You're very safe. And he goes, this feels so nice when I'm here like this. Right? And then he gets high and he goes, yeah, I'm gonna bug you a little bit. Good. Always when I put it down. Okay, good. Immediately soften the neck. Yeah, little resistance there. And fall. Yeah.
You didn't need something big.
No.
Don't bug anyone in the right zone.
The feet.
Like right on the
They get down on the track every 2 hours.
red light.
I mean,
Every 2 weeks.
I don't.
There we go.
I do think electronics is a
Very little.
cycle, but again,
That makes you turn
from
from
the
the left leg.
not from
Your
the
left hand has to
just
follow the right one around so that the shoulder comes with him a bit more. Yeah. Yeah, really soft. Try a little bit of the not quite to the borderline for a loop, but a little on the rail, off the rail, on the rail.
yeah.
So we can sort of say, come by my left leg, come by my right leg.
It's not my fault.
Okay, sorry.
Second track, so try the neck longer as you put it on.
Yeah.
Good, like that.
Yeah, the vision of the yeah. And that's also
The left leg.
so that's also
Because they were kind of like, so it's kind of,
Even less. So, like a little bit.
Yeah.
Two more steps through your head.
with most of them being 9 months to a year.
what she treated me.
The right leg. Good. Usually left leg.
It's the most expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
Little vibration, kind of there. As bipolar as you can be, right? Yeah. Very little. More time.
Right.
Yeah, he was, and it was really, it was really good.
Forward, forward up through his neck. It's like you turn the radio up for a second. And then you don't. Because it's the body language that hey, has to start trusting, right? If you're up here, you're not gonna like it, and then so he kind of focuses back on you, right? Because you all of a sudden became a lot more present, and you go, oh, there's a problem with this. Right? And then when he comes back down to earth, you can soften. And up here, yeah, soften. And then soften. Good. And back down here on the circle. We'll do the medium again. We'll go a little up and then soften. A little up and then soften. Good. Each time you soften, you try to sort of let his neck out there. Good. Okay. Medium step. Good. And then soften. Good. Elbow forward. Good. Medium. Good. And then soften. Good. So I want his outline to drop just a little bit after the medium. When I say soften, I want him to just come, not to like a stretch drop kind of thing, but a little bit more forward and down. You're elasticizing, right? We're gonna lift, we're gonna strengthen, and kind of up, 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 and then we're gonna boom down. And let it stretch. Yeah. Good. Now relax and soften, and the elbow comes forward.
Like no one knows.
So there's an active phase and a
Yeah. School in third.
so let the hand move a little bit more. Yes. Yeah. There you go. Good. Hand comes forward. There we
And
go.
my eyes
Good.
feel really
We're gonna go up to canter on the 20.
it's better than average.
Whenever you have a good moment, go brush it. And it'll be the same thing. It can be 20, it can be 3/4 of the ring. I don't care. Whatever you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to get a little more organized on the transition than we did before. He was like, what we, oh right, we're going left. Yeah, don't hold him in small. I know he's a giant engine in a small space.
So hesitant, like I.
So make sure he feels like he can really jump up and through that left shoulder. Good.
Oh my God.
Are you ready for this one first? Yes. More out, more through, more forward. Again, you have the toughest job in the world. You can't let him be small in here, otherwise the hand gets too tight. Yeah. Cross transition, shoulder forward, and then back.
Yeah, Amanda spoke
So we're going through for the feeling between the transition. We canter and we cross, we canter and we cross, the brain stays supple.
Yes.
This gets a little bit, this is a little tight in the transition itself. And when we talk about marks, that's that, and then you settle into it. But you know, you start on like the 5, when you reserve the 7, you can't really pass. He's so good at organizing his life. He's not over sure. He's so full start.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, it's the tension, right? You can't have it underneath it. Which is why just the more we do it, the elbows in front, starts to bend right in
And
front.
that's kind of where I am there, but he's,
And following for the cross transition. I don't care where. Yeah, follow. Change direction. Yes. Opening his throat all the time. Sending his nose out all the time. Letting him know he can trust him all the time. Good boy. Not many people can ride this horse. You're certainly his person. That's it. Yeah. His neck's longer. Yeah, we're getting there now. There we go. Yeah. There. Sending his nose out. Safe and I trust you. Trust me. When you're ready for the canter, same thing this way. It's up, a little down. Focus on the feeling itself and the clarity of the transition. there, yep, you changed. Right, we'll clear your hand. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say. Draw, forward to the right shoulder, to the right ear, good, along the neck. Along the neck. Ah, neck. Right elbow in front. Just that little bit, just that little bit, just that thing. Boom, breathe out, go through. Good, enter again. We'll give you a walk over this side. Up, up, and forward. Right hand forward. Keep it short and ready if you need to. You gotta keep your hand pointing up. Yeah. Don't play guard with your right elbow.
Yeah.
Good. Again, instead of the leg you on the right. Good. Forward to the neck. Forward. Yes, forward to the neck. Good. Yes. Ah, you put your leg on it. That's all that.
Yeah.
Good boy. Super. Yes, there. Ah, now you need to drop out. Good. One more hand in your butt. Keep the leg, keep the neck out like that. Good. Neck out. Neck out. Yes. Neck out. Yes. Good for you. Hand, right hand in front. Good. Touch. Yes. Touch it, but don't hold it. Good. Jump to the right leg. Good. And then you trot. Let the right side of his neck stay long. Yes, long, 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 long. Yes, good. Yeah. Right hand hook. Right hand hook. Yes, good for you. Right hand hook. Good. Walk transition. Move on. Let's forward, 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 forward. Okay. We'll take that. Good. Let him catch his breath, and you catch your breath. Just like. That's better. It's just you're just tight here. Just. We all. It's also now winter. We're all.
And refuse to.
More like literally, it's
So I
like
just sat there and waited for him to take a step forward, and then took it off.
Yeah.
Did what I asked.
You kind of have to unwind as the ride goes. It starts like this, right?
Holy shit.
So you just have to keep going half an inch, and then you'll take half an inch and half an inch. But sort of the same thing here, because the right hand wants to do all the work, it just holds him enough. Can he canter? Yes. Can you do your transitions? Yes. Are your circles accurate? Yes. Right? So it's easy to kind of say, oh, I'll just stay here. Right? Because you get the job done and you do it well. But he is not elastic. So in the transitions themselves, you get the right? That's where it comes out. It's not in a circle because your circles are good. But the ups, downs go, right? That's where we need to kind of do this a little bit more. So again, it's all a game of trust. And it's a risky game. But like you gotta push through and then have the extension go through your arm. So the leg comes on, the ribs move, the shoulder comes out, and the hand allows for the whole side of the body to go boom, out. Right? And it's not easy on like he's designed to be here. His breathing is here. He's supposed to be in his chest with his knees up to his eyeballs. Right? So you are working against confirmation. In the same way that trying to get a quarter horse to third or fourth level, you're working against confirmation. But it absolutely can be done. You just have to be like way more mindful than everybody else. Right? Like he's so like what I love, like this horse is really kind of addicting to work with. The more we do and the less, the more fun he gets. Because he gets so elastic, and then when you do open him up and he comes through, like, holy cow, right? So now, so now, if you do a little bit of medium from the extension, I think I want to go medium off, so make the change of the first letter on the diagonal, and then sort of like we're doing on the circle where you don't necessarily pull him back to collect him on the other side. You're just going to kind of soften it and then ride that, the supple, the elastic band through the short side and kind of let him, and then whoop, you know what I mean? So it's not diagonal, where it's change. I want you to kind of hold the chest up. You sort of allow him to go through the power. And then if he's good with that, then we can sort of have to collect on the other side. So I don't want to like pull him back because he's a little bit tight in the hip. I would rather just keep sending him out and try to build it. And then carry that through a couple of shoulder ins. But I think I just kind of want to get his neck out from his shoulders a little bit. Some days he's a little bit more level and we can kind of do the back end of it, but I don't wanna, a little bit more like this today. But it's also like, again, it's fun for me to watch, cause I love the way he starts his stuff. So again, it's the same as we always do. Don't kick him across. You just kind of lift and like open the doors. Let your elbows come a little bit more in front of your body and let him display what he already naturally has. Because he is a 9 on his lengthness. As long as he doesn't see stars.
If he's paying attention.
Yes. Good. So right off the bat, again, it's the same thing. So he's gonna come up, he's gonna get distracted, and you're gonna be present, and he's gonna, and then you're gonna, and then you just kind of ride him very neutrally in between. Yeah. So you're present, and then you stop. Ah, present, 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 stop. Good. Because again, it's the behavior and the consistency of the language of your body, which is, you're up here, I'm gonna be a little annoying. Right? Good. But then you have to be like, be most neutral. I need to not notice you on his back, otherwise. You know what I mean? Don't draw my
Well,
attention.
they currently have
Good.
it
Hand forward.
in
Good. So
full
in the extension itself, don't do hardly anything on his face. Let him sort of just explore the ability to bring his neck out or keep his chest up. Your job is to keep his ears on top. But that's it. Ears up. Yes, ears. Yeah. And you just sort of do a little down. Yeah, sure. Good. Good. That's present, present, and you stop. Good. Good. Stop. Stop. Good. You sort of let it out. Good. Yeah. You get taller and more handsome.
Well, the first thing that
Let him keep his nose out. Don't make him small when he's scared. Yep. He has to pay attention. So you're not gonna put him in the box. Boy, again.
I'll try and tell you. The thing from lessons is
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like yeah, so and they start the way they fall in
Yeah,
very
then he gets a bit tired. He
Yeah.
walks his neck and he sticks his nose in. I
I
would rather give him more walk breaks if you feel like he needs it. But you're gonna bug him to keep his ears on top and his nose out. Yes, good boy. That's better. Yeah, this is even better, yeah?
Yeah.
Like he's looking, but he's not totally like, ooh. Good. That's it. Go. Good. Too much fuss. Yeah, go down to the wrong side of the frame, so you can change direction. If you feel like he's struggling to keep his ears up, bring the top down just a little bit so that it's easier to keep like that. Yes. Again, it's very hard to make him boring, but make him a little boring. Good. Keep your elbows in front of you. Okay, diagonal. Ears up. Ears up. Let him out. Very little. Very little. Yeah, good. That's fine. I would rather that he lifts his head and kind of gets a little bit above the bit just because he's trying to find his balance, and you just leave him alone to settle back to the contact, than to try to cross it when he went too high. You know what I mean? Yep. Good. Yep. Yep. And a little, yeah. I was gonna say, a little touch on the left brain there. When his head comes up and he looks at something, it's different than when his head comes up and he's just lost his balance, right? So if his head's up and he tilts towards all the scary people, touch the ring. Otherwise, don't. On your next diagonal from out, I want you to push full extension first. Not this one, this time.
Okay, so the 9 on 1
But where's the M?
Yeah. Sorry, otherwise, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a little touch from left brain there and solve.
Oh, this
Good.
is nice.
Okay, collect him a bit.
Beta one, and it's 46 on.
Good. Now you're gonna go for a 9. All the way to X. Ready? Up, go. Up, up, up. Ah, there he is.
Oh,
Good.
so you can
And then soft. Do one circle.
Yeah.
Good. Feel that?
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
You just don't get
It
that
is
number.
Yeah.
But you actually, so now, in order to use the diagonals, when when
I'll
you
send you
stop,
this
you
too.
stop, you can put your leg on, then you get a little more active. Right, not too deep. At the back again, just a light medium.
The other thing is,
Yeah, touch left ring, yeah, stop. Elbows in front of you. Good, yeah, elbows in front of you.
Yes.
Good. Okay, gather, half up, lift his chest, lift his chest, lift his chest, lift his chest, up. Whoa, 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 super. Good, just relax.
Let's try.
Again, I don't wanna actively pull him back because I don't want him to, he's gonna knock down either. Left ring, nose will look a little bit.
yeah.
Good. Shorten your range just a hair. Get your hands out in front. It's okay. Good boy. Ready? Up, 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 up. Go. Go.
Ooh,
Go. Go. Good boy.
just nice.
Good. Walk into the
Coming.
knee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There
can do
it
it.
is. Boy. Good. Let him take a breath for 2 seconds. That was such a nice, that caught me off guard. Normally that hind leg goes,
Yeah.
good man. But again, when you engaged him here, like when you collect and lift and lift and lift, the shoulders are here and they're ready to go, right? You turned him, not on the scary side, and you said, okay, go. He really came underneath himself, and because we then didn't also go whoop on the other end, he was coming through still with the hind leg, and then you just kind of sat, right? And the walk transition was, and I think it's because we didn't fuss with the other side of it yet. But he needs to be able to like collect on the other side. But I just think right now I want to leave the second half of diagonal alone. Right? Because I want him to gain confidence to come through the first one and then also know that you're not going to cross. Because quite often there's a transition of something after the A, after the diagonal, right? So for right now, I mean, it's kind of left the corner really well. It takes some very better sales.
Yeah.
Right? And then move on to something else. Because obviously as he continues this first towards the second, whatever, you're gonna want to close your diagonal.
We're gonna be at first level for like 6 years.
I did that. Like,
Okay.
well, but that's the thing, the more confidence he gets, because he goes, ooh, I like this, right? The thing with a horse like this is there's gonna be moments where you need to let him out, right? If we try to box him in for the whole ride, he's gonna, right? And you know that. But now I wanna do a little bit of that with the canter. I wanna be able to open him up slightly, so I wanna go all the way around in the canter. I wanna just open him up slightly on, just on the long side, so not diagonal.
Yeah.
I just wanna,
There's so many people
again,
too.
trying to just get him
Both
back.
long sides, like,
Or
just.
They
I think we'll just do away for a minute, and if he's really good, we'll do a couple of home. I also don't wanna exhaust him, but like, I feel like if you feel like you can push a little bit and you can open him up, heading towards home, let's do
I
it.
feel like most of the time, when if I do go down the long side, I don't really, I'll just allow him.
Yeah.
But I don't really ask him.
Yeah.
Just like, just.
Sections of it, maybe,
Yeah.
all together.
And then-
Especially when you're riding train tracks.
Right.
Like, anything that requires him to keep going. So in the test, that's like
Yeah.
impossible, because you've got, like, your length and the circle and the loop. All
Right, so
and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
So let's, well, do you wanna pick up canter like somewhere over here, and then we push, and then we do a short transition and A again? Do you wanna do it that way, like we transition and?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he'll just keep going. Yeah. I know he will, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
that's the problem.
And then his muscles will quit before his lungs do. Good, so, be clear in your transition, make sure you position very first.
Any change I
And then actively ask him to kind of knee the canter a little bit, so that he engages with your inside leg. And then we're gonna allow the second half of the diagonal to deflate and trot out. Yes. Good. Now lift your hands, stop, and stay. Good, and stop, elbows in front. So, this is not the active part of the question, so this needs to be like really neutral and chill. This is just a steady, not a trot, in order to get to the hand. Because again, when you're offering good and soft, I don't want to ask him to work right there. I want him to just, yeah, a little resistance so he focuses on you and that's it. Good. And he picks up canter. Yeah. Soft. Your elbows in front of you. Trust him and put your left leg on. Good. Now just lift your hand and breathe out. Sit. And now draw. Every time he heads down to neutral, your elbow's got to come in front of you. Good. Ready on the left leg. And lift. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Soften.
So he was eligible like the dual registry, but she wasn't interested.
Good. Raise the left leg a little bit. Keep his shoulders in front of your knee. On the inside, good. And soften. Soften. Don't ask him a question. Good.
No, but he's
Super. Last one this way. We'll change direction. Your elbow in front. Wrist straight. Good. Good. And go. Hold in. Yeah. Good. Soft. Lift. Circle first and then change direction. Right elbow. Again, it's the outside range that tells him how far he can go. And when he's neutral trotting, he can be nice and low and on the rear level. And soft. Good. You can do a circle first. Good. Watch that right hand doesn't curl in front of your body. Good. The elbow in front, right leg down. Good. Soften your knee a bit, drop down the knee. So scared. Good. In circle for a sec. You want to or you don't. A little bit. Right elbow soft. Right elbow soft. Yeah. Yeah. Put him on your seat bone and then go. Good. Don't let him fight on the right rein, which means you don't fight on the right rein. Don't ask him any questions. Good. Good boy. Good hat. Shoulders around. Good. Again, because you're a little stronger on the right side, and he kind of sits, he brings that right hip in, right? And then you don't fight him in front of your leg. So I want you to kind of relax and allow him to come around in front of your right knee. Good. Find your right seat bone, not your right hand. Yes. Find your right seat bone. Good boy. Good boy. Find your right seat bone. Drop your right leg down. Long. Yeah, long. Good. Let it be a little wiggly. Until you find yourself. Good. 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 Jumping over his right elbow. Good. Soften right. Soften right. Left. Good. Fine. Good. Better in your right brain. Right? Not as pretty after that hip. Take the feeling first. And then it comes over to your voice. Again. Super. The right elbow in front of you. Go. Okay. Go. Yeah. So you can use your right seat bone, not your right hand. Good. Yeah. Okay. So your right seat bone. Your right seat bone. Yes. So your right seat bone. Good. So your right seat bone. Good. Again, you kind of get a little twisted in your seat on this direction, yeah? Good. Getting better. Trust your right hand. Good. Doesn't have to be pretty. It has to feel better. Yes. There, another Good boy. Yep. Good. That's letting go forward. Find your brakes. Super. Good boy. There we go. Good boy. Now move and breathe a little. Good boy. Good. Keep coming forward and through the right leg. Good. Put your right leg on him a little bit. Think about shoulder in. Yeah. Think about shoulder in. Down the long side, little shoulder in around knee. Good. Your hands go to the right. Yeah. Good. Hold it out of it. Again. Let it be a little bit shitty. Right. Again on this side. Around knee. Right straight. And then shoulder in it. Good. Bring your hands everything to the right side. Good. Again, don't hold your right hand back when you go to turn around. That's the hardest part. Is your inside hand always wants to come around as the horse bends, but you gotta keep it out in front of you. Let your head and neck come over into the right side. Good. Send your right to right, make your right leg longer, keep forward of the turn. Good boy. This is hard. No thank you, I quit. No more turns. Yeah. Or a little softer there. Yeah. So we're being very gentle on the ask for the suppleness, but very kind of firm in the I want your shoulders to move. Okay, so you're right, Sibo. Good. Don't breathe too deep on this horse. That's fine. So it's just, again, he's like right here, right? It's not that he started, he's just trying to figure out how to let go right there. Because now you kind of moved him over a little bit, which is good. And your range is starting to kind of breathe a little bit, which is good. He just now has to kind of move, which is not easy because his muscles have to let him do that. Which is why when he's up here, you can just kind of keep squeezing a little bit. You don't change the question. You just say, I want you to chew and I want you to flex and pull a little bit more. And I'm going to give you the time and the space to fix it, right? Which is why when he's trying to do the right thing there, he's not fighting your contact, right? His head's up, but he's not pulling you, right? We just have to then give him space. And that's the hard part, because you're like, I want to do more and ask more to make it obvious, but he's not saying no, he's just trying to find the hole, right? And he's doing so good wrong. Yeah, 147. 5 minutes. Super good. So if it's like switching feeling, don't change the reins now, because again, my favorite ride was the last 10 minutes every time you do it. Right? So keep it here.
I love how her 5 minutes just went to 10 minutes.
Yeah, and then while he's there, you just vibrate that rein and be patient. Sit on the inside seat bone. Keep your feet forward at the girth. And you put your body in the position and help him flow. It's like shoulder in is weight, really, right? Yeah, that's there. This is good. This is good. It's like a forward back, I don't know.
Yeah.
Give you all the things. Oh, we're going to do this. Good. Let's change direction. Do it on the other side of the back. Soft and light and squishy and awesome. Good. Very little with your hand. You add resistance, but no more. Yes, soft. And soft. Good. A little bit of shoulder in over knee. Yeah, a little more forward. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Good. And then that. Good boy. So then he does have a tilt to set it so your right brain has to allow a little bit more. You have to let his head and neck come slightly to the left. It's harder this side. Just stick with it for 10 minutes. Get the left leg on. Yeah. Good. Very good. Yep. Yep. Stay there. Soft. Good boy. Again. Ready? Chest. Straight wrists. Good. Yep. Clear your head. Relax the carriage. Again, it's tricky because he's narrow and it's really hard to hold like 3 cracks on the clean up is not much, right? Good, better. We didn't stop that time, that's better. Good. Don't ask him questions in between. I don't even think he will.
The flowers just appeared.
Who put that there?
I breathed a little too hard.
Good. Keep your elbows in front of you. Don't ask him questions when he's good. Don't ask him. Sit back, sit. Yeah. Better. So we hold this position and try not to get too noisy with the little corrections, right? That was better. That's a lot more consistent in that angle. Good. One more time, each long side here, and we'll change direction. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Little distance, it's off. Stop. Good. Unicorns and bunny rabbits and rainbows and all the things when it's really good. What's that? Yeah. Good boy. Good. No language. Keep that right elbow in front of you. Good. Right elbow in front of you. Yes. Think about creating room for the inside hind leg to come out through the neck.
Jesus, Murphy.
Good. You're almost done here. Super. There we go. There we go. Better. Better in angle. So when I see the front, we're big, you'll be like, oh, it's here. Out. Good. Good. Breathe out and straight. Good. Breathe out. Long, the short side. Good. Breathe out straight. Breathe out angle. Good. Just keep your seat. That's not right there. We're getting better now. Good. Breathe out and forward. There. Good boy. Breathe out straight. Breathe out, shoulder in. Breathe out forward, breathe out forward, breathe out forward, breathe out forward. Yeah. You can't hold your breath, there's nothing in your lungs, let it go. Good. Super, straight. Good. Yes. Super, shoulder in. Forward, breathe it up, breathe it up, breathe it up. Good boy. Then it's easy to do one time. He's right there. Love it. Breathe out. Breathe out. Good. Breathe out forward, out forward, out forward. Good boy. Cross more consistent. Breathe out forward. Good. Again. Breathe out. Good. Breathe out straight. Breathe out, shoulder in. Breathe out. Go. Ooh, truck's coming out of this though. That was long you're switching your eyes.
Yeah.
Good. Breathe out. Breathe out.
Nice.
He's like, I can't breathe anymore. Last long side, you can walk it in. Breathe out forward. Breathe out forward. Good. Long and squishy. That's the idea. Long and squishy. Go. 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 Go.
There.
Good. Forward, walk it in. Breathe out. Breathe out. Better. Good. Who knew the walk transition would be one of the hardest things for eyes? And look where this is straight. Right? You drop it, his nose goes down,
So you have to get, yes.
look out. Again, when they take their head from here to here, they turn off their flight response. And for him, we know that that's the whole thing, right? It's just this like constant, and it's funny because it's like, I I get really greedy in my thing, because it starts going, and it just starts really letting out. Every time you do it, it's a little bit better, and oh, but I know it's tired, right? But it's just this feeling where you have to just kind of keep on the right side. You really gotta find the right sequence, because that's like it comes up a little bit slower. But it's because your right hand is strong. So again, you're sort of yes, yeah. I know, because you work so hard on the other side too, right? Like when you're trying to keep him balanced. And he's again, because he's this narrow, it's really easy to teeter on one or the other. So as it's coming through the shoulder, and he's having really long stretches on that side. So, I mean, we know what's in there, we talk about this all the time, but it's just nice to see him really start to trust it. So I think, again, it's that behavioral reaction in you when he comes up to be there and to really turn it off. Right? Because again, he needs to feel safe in his own skin. He needs moments where we're not interfering. We're just trying to battle and all those things. Right? And he also bother when he's not telling him off. No, right? Where it's Rory, like, leave me alone for a second. You have to go, oh shit, I'm sorry. Right? It's not the same. So you have to actively kind of go, you deserve to be left alone for a second because you did such a good job, right? Cookie.
That's literally all in my head.
But that's the thing, and it's really hard to do because you can't turn your brain off. You have to turn your body off, but not your brain off.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work like that, right? Because you're all talent, you're all legs, and you're all flashes, and you know. Yes. You can be his brain, that's fine. But if you like body, you can see it because you all of a sudden kind of melt into the rock too.
Yeah, and when I don't feel like I'm sitting on a board.
Yeah. Dynamite, like, going down a train track. Again, relatable. I know, I was like, you're gonna like the CEO, because there's a lot of the same stuff. He's harder than Carlos.
Which is impressive.
Yeah. Carlos is more just like, yeah, he's kind of like danger under the surface. He just doesn't move as fast. Like he's got more power to him. It's not like when he goes slow. Carlos is more just like, he's really easy to set off. But at the same time,
I
like
sneezed
before,
once.
you still have to be able to put your leg on, and that's a whole lesson in itself, right? It's that trust, like you have to be there.
Yeah, and he's always been okay with
Yeah.
my leg.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Do you remember the lesson when I sneezed on Carlos?
Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like,
It took us 20 minutes to calm him down.
Oh my gosh.
Special kind of rider, and you got two of them. You can just ride them like dolphins. It'll be fine.
So this one and the other one,
Mm-hmm.
they have the same style.
Good. Just
Okay.
try
Different
yourself.
dams.
Okay.
Challenge yourself to just keep doing less and less and less. Is it him
Which
tomorrow too?
is
or
funny
not?
because
Tomorrow is